Ever since I started my channel, I've made videos about the Conservatives as well as Labour. I've been critical about the Conservatives. I guess you guys already know what I think of. Actually, I shouldn't even be calling them the Conservative Party, should I? They're a party, but they're not Conservative. So you know exactly what I think of the Conservative Party. Done it again. Of Theresa May's party. They're not Conservatives, they're not Tories. I don't know what they are, but they're definitely not Conservative. I've also made videos in the past about Jeremy Corbyn's party, the Labour Party. Today, I guess you'd have to call it the Jeremy Corbyn Party, because what it is today is not what it was in the past. There's a problem with us Conservatives where when the left, when Labour MPs come out with nasty comments, nasty tweets, we don't jump on it. We don't do what the left do and make a big deal of it. And that's why the left get away with keeping their jobs and being able to carry on being nasty fuckers. And let me try and explain to you. Let's start with Naz Shah. Naz Shah once stated that Israel should be uprooted and put into the middle of the USA. Naz Shah once retweeted that abused children should shut the fuck up. Talking about the grooming gangs. She's still in the position. She's still an MP. The whip wasn't withdrawn. It was just blown away. But did the Conservatives really do anything about it? Did they cause any uproar about it? Did they say to the Labour leadership, you need to withdraw that whip? You need to make sure that she's not a part of your party anymore. These are disgusting views and it should be punished by taking the whip away at least. No. No, we don't, do we? This is what's wrong with us Conservatives. We let these things just pass us by. But the left will fight to get us sacked. Let's go with Diane Abbott. White people like to play divide and rule. She tweeted that. Not some, maybe a little. White people like playing divide and rule. Was there was there a bit of a stink about it? There was, for about 3 days. Did the Conservatives really go in to make sure the whip gets withdrawn because of a nasty racist comment like that? No. If it was vice versa, would Diane Abbott really go for getting that MP sacked? Fuck yeah. She would have gone 10 to a dozen to make sure that happens. And if it was a white MP, fuck me. It would be Armageddon. But us Conservatives, we don't do that, do we? When these people, these nasty people, come out with nasty racist comments, we just let it go. This is what's wrong with us. We should be jumping all over this to make sure that their party start to live by their so-called morals and values, which they don't. Diane Abbott. Black mums would go to the wall for their children. So, in other words, any other mums wouldn't. Or what did she put? Well, West Indian mums will go to the wall for their children. Now, can you imagine? Imagine if Theresa May said white mums would go to the wall for their children. Could you imagine a fucking uproar from Labour? Could you imagine the uproar from Diane Abbott? She would have called Theresa May the far right, for fuck's sake. But we just let it go. We just don't bother with it. Let's look at John McDonnell. John McDonnell is happy for the lynching of a Conservative woman MP. Do we really kick up a stink? Not really. A couple of MPs asked for him to apologise in Parliament, and he just basically stuck two fingers up to them and said, I'm not apologising for nothing, and basically called her scum again. Was the whip withdrawn by the Labour Party? No fuck. Was the whip drawn on any one of these people? No fuck. But us Conservatives, we're just going to shout a little bit. We're not going to say much. If you ever want to know why I think the way I do, this is massive tick box to why I believe the left are the disgusting side of life. If white MPs had said these things, done these things, white as in white right MPs, the earth would have moved. The likes of John McDonnell, Naz Shah, Diane Abbott would have literally moved the earth to get that person sacked, get the whip taken away from them. Been on loads of TV interviews explaining how the Conservative Party are the nasty right-wing party. But for some reason, this is fine. Having these people that may be in power one day, these people, to be in power in England. This shits me up. I've got to be honest, this fucking shits me up. Then look at the leader. The leader that said that he's friends with Hamas and Hezbollah. The leader that wanted the IRA to win. The leader that was friends with the IRA. That was pictured putting flowers on a terrorist grave that killed people in the UK. This is the Labour Party today. This is the left. You want to know why I'm Conservative? Tick, 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 tick. Not only about the commerce and self-respect, rule of law, all that kind of stuff. This is the hate. And us Conservatives are definitely the betterment for our country and for the world. Just take care, guys. Bye.